Hi Leo, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Over the next 3 or 4 weeks into the middle of May 2019, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This will cover the period of the Libra full moon. So from an energetic karmic standpoint, what is the energy for Leo? What is the energy for Leo? Let's take this one. We have the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who we also have on the bottom. We don't usually look at that. We have the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who stuck to their plan. They didn't give up. And it seems that for those of you who did stick to your plan in a way that you kept your conviction on keeping your place or keeping your space, you didn't move away from what you wanted. It's like you have some peace in this now. You feel comfortable where you are. Even if you were reluctant before and you felt nervous about it before, it's like you kept your way. And now you realize it was the best way and you feel good about this. So this could be, for example, if you were in a relationship and everyone was telling you to break from the relationship, but you stayed, now you realize it was a good decision, or vice versa. It's like you doing what was true to your heart, and true in your heart is paying off. So the second card for the karmic energy for Leo for the next 3 to 4 weeks. What's the karmic energy for Leo for the next 3 to 4 weeks? It's for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, this is somebody who stuck to what they wanted to do. They didn't let other people influence or sway them. If you're in this situation, I would advise you to stick to what you know you must do or should do. It's also something here about doing the right thing, and that will pay off for you. That will give you a very positive outcome about doing what's right, doing the right thing, even if it feels like it will hurt. What else do we have for Leo in terms of money and business over the next 3 to 4 weeks? We have the Five of Cups. What else do we have for Leo for money and business over the next 3 to 4 weeks? We have the Five of Swords. We have 2 fives. So this is interesting, because this is like a desire or temptation, a temptation to cut corners. This is a temptation to bend the rules just a little bit to get to where you need to be. This could be borrowing money from somebody who you know you shouldn't borrow money from, or going into business with somebody who you know already that you can't trust. This is also something here about seeing the red flags and trying to ignore them. So that would be the advice over the next 3 to 4 weeks, is again, follow your own best or better judgment, especially in areas around money and business. Do what you know is right, and do what you know in your heart you ought to do. Should you go to a loan shark and borrow money? I don't know if people even do that, but you know what I mean. Don't take favors or gifts from people who you know you can't trust, who you know are going to be problematic in the future. There's something about that here. Now we're going to go over this again with confirmation. Let's see what we have for love for Leo over the next 3 to 4 weeks. What do we have for love for Leo over the next 3 to 4 weeks? We have Major Arcana of the World. What else do we have? Let's take this. And we have the Page of Swords. I feel like this is a fast talker. I feel like this is somebody who's trying to convince you to jump into bed with them. It kind of looks like that. someone who's a smooth talker and very convincing. Doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It's more like they're very entertaining and engaging in a way, but you already know that it's not really somebody who you can count on. So again, follow your own better judgment. See those red flags. Don't talk yourself into anything. It's not just about someone talking you into something. It's also about you convincing and talking yourself into something, because it will help you cut corners or speed up the process. Don't try to speed up the process with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles here. Just let things flow. If they're taking time or you have some delays, take the delays, because you might need them in the end. You might decide to change up a few things, and if you try to push things forward when it's not the time, you might miss out on another option that you might need to take later down the road. So for confirmation, what do we have? Finally, that Leo needs to know what will help them move to a higher ground over the next 3 to 4 weeks. We have the Seven of Swords under the Nine of Cups. Again, this is somebody who needs to cut corners, even though we already said don't cut corners. Let's see, because this is getting interesting. And we have the Five of Cups again. We have it 2 times. So again, I think the karmic energy is for Leo right now. You know, just don't cut corners right now. Just follow the rules in a way over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Even if you have a pressure and you want to get somewhere quick, or you want to get to that finish line quick, and you're getting antsy and you don't want to wait anymore, don't cheat yourself. And in a way too, if you've already started on a new regime, or you already started on a new path, you know, don't backtrack. You know, that's all I can say is don't backtrack. What do we have for business, partnership, relationships, work, professional life? What do we have for Leo over the next 3 to 4 weeks into May 2019? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do they need to know? What will help them when they get to higher ground? We have the Seven of Pentacles now. Someone who's just, yeah, things are taking too long. You may feel like things are taking too long, like things aren't moving quickly along. You may feel a little bit cheated, like you missed out on information. Someone didn't tell you something that you needed to know to move things forward. But, you know, don't dwell too long on that. Just keep on stick to the plan. What's this about? We have Major Arcana Death. And now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is somebody who had a plan, and it looks like the plan didn't work. Something didn't work how they planned. It's under the Five of Cups. So yeah, now you might be trying to figure out what to do here as well, because what you planned didn't work out. And maybe that's why there might be a tendency for some of you to want to cut corners or take an offer that you know isn't that good. And don't mix business with pleasure. We have Major Arcana. This is something like justice. Don't mix business with pleasure. If somebody's coming in and they say they want to do business with you and they're acting attracted to you, or they're coming on to you, make it clear that you don't mix business with pleasure. There's also something about that in here for Leo. What else do we have? And finally, for love for Leo over the next 3 or 4 weeks. We have the Nine of Swords. You might be feeling like you wish you had somebody that you could count on and rely on for some support, even if it's financial. feeling like, damn, I don't have anyone to turn to and I need help. I wish. It could really feel like that. Let me see what's going on here. And we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords and we have the Eight of Swords. So this is just someone who really feels like, because this is in love, like they just wish that they had support that doesn't really seem to be there. Remember, this is only for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So let's just pull 3 more cards. I want to see the overall outcome from a karmic standpoint for Leo. We're not taking that with the Four of Swords. For Leo over the next few weeks, what can they expect? Because this was a bit all over the place. What can they expect? Let's take this. We have the Nine of Wands. Feeling a bit antsy, really, for me. This is, I'm going to take that one. Feeling a bit antsy. This is for business. We have the Three of Pentacles. If you've been told no, try to go back again. Come back in again. Reapply again. Don't accept no for an answer. You might be reluctant and feel embarrassed with the Nine of Wands, like you don't want to ask someone for help or try to do this again, apply again, go again. You might feel embarrassed. It's not like that with business. You can't let somebody, it's like a sales, not everybody's a salesman or wants to be a saleswoman because they don't want to have to make those pitches. But when you're trying to do your own thing in your own business and you're after your own career in life, you might have to do that. I think Leo had something like this last month too. So what's the final outcome for love? And then we're going to read a good tarot. We have the Six of Swords. I feel like this is just someone who might need to reconnect with their family or with friends. Someone who just needs a little bit of support and a shoulder even to cry on or to lean on. That was the Page of Wands. We're going to go ahead and take that and read that, but I do want to pull one more. Let's take that one. We have the Four of Swords. This is just someone who needs a break. They need a little bit of a break. And we have the Page of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and read that for you. I just have to pull it up real quick, guys. So the Page of Fire. It says, enthusiastic action, adventurousness, venturing forth, beginning a project, acting on a new idea. I am free to venture forth for co-creating a life true to my desire is my right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new. My ideals have value. I dream boldly. So this feels like somebody who's trying something with business or with work, to me, more than a relationship. This is somebody who may have had some roadblocks recently come up or some disappointments around what they have planned. And like we said, something got canceled or it didn't work here. Now they have to pivot and look for a new way, or they want to give up because they don't want to be told no again. You have to believe in yourself and your ideas. And I have one more thing to say, Leo, you are going to be so mad if you don't do this, if you don't pursue this, and then you see somebody else do what you plan to do. And you think, God, I was going to do that. And I gave up. Don't give up just yet. You know, don't cut corners. Don't take offers from people who you know you can't trust, who spill trouble later. But keep believing in yourself. Maybe take a little break with that Four of Swords. Regroup. And then come back again stronger. That's what we have for Leo for the next 3 to 4 weeks into May 2019. If you like the reading, hit the thumbs up. Otherwise, I'll see you guys back here again soon. Bye-bye.